Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the last tournament stream of the round robin stage, not the last one of the season. Today there will be some decisions, yet most of what we are to see for the remainder of the tournament is already clear. So let me show you what I'm talking about. And this is the current state of the tournament. Just to sum up everything, we had a round robin stage where every team was playing against every other team. They were trying to collect some points to make it higher on the leaderboard. The top two teams are making it to the top 4, which is the main Blitz Diamond Cup. They are making it to that cup immediately. The third to 5th place are getting to a double elimination stage. So 4 teams will compete for another 2 spots in the top 4 tournament, which is the main tournament where you can get your hands on the big prize pool. 2 teams already drop out today, and that is basically decided already, because SQT1 and Serenity, they don't have any chance to get more points than BPS. Even if they get the same amount of points as BPS, SQT1 might still have a chance for that. But BPS won against SQT1, so BPS will remain higher on the leaderboard. Therefore, they will be in, that's for sure. And I think for BPS, as well, it doesn't really matter. But there is something that matters though. Which teams do qualify immediately for the Blitz Diamond Cup? Because it's not entirely decided for the top spots just yet. Aqua, BLove both have 5 points. Then Demon and PCCat, aka APA, they follow up with 4 points. And today there is a match between PCCat and BLove. If PCCat still gets 5 points and Demon loses, Demon will play against BPS. Then PCCat might get into the top 2. If Demon wins, BLove loses, then I think nothing changes, because BLove won against the Demon as far as I remember. So let's get back. BLove, let's scroll over. BLove, Demon, I think that was at the start, right? BLove won against Demon, so even if Demon got the same amount of points, BLove would still be ahead. Again, if PCCat wins against BLove, then they both have 5 points, and PCCat would be in the top 2. That would be huge for them, because then they can save some strategies. They would rather not play the double elimination stage, because that exposes a lot of strats that you cannot use any further in the remainder of the tournament, unless you are willing to expose what you have already done to the opponents, and are fine with that. But most teams try to come up with something new to have a bit of a moment of surprise. Therefore, you can see that it is important now to make it for PCCat and BLove as well, while Demon has a bit of an easier time against BPS. BPS has not performed all too well, and BPS might also not necessarily care as much today, because for them it is simply not important to get another point. They are safe to be in the double elimination stage. They are not at risk of dropping out anymore. And they just don't have to expose any new strategies. Because of that, they can just simply play something that they already played. I doubt that they are trolling around or so. They will play serious games, but maybe not with the best motivation. Maybe they are rather seeing it as some kind of training to prepare for the higher level tournaments then. But we are to see what is happening. And I can simply not predict anything today. Just that I know that BLove has played exceptionally well this tournament. PCCat has really high level, and they are definitely also probably they are having a bit of an advantage against BLAF based on the experience, but they are definitely not unbeatable. Not for no reason, BLAF is ahead on the points. Still, you might say, I'm currently loading into the game. The room should already be open, so I can then go straight into it and ready up. So we've got a fresh score 0-0. CAWXK, they were playing yesterday on the stream already. They love to play that 116 F3. A bunch of those. Also BLAF has a lot of them available. If not every player on their team has it. And they are using it en masse. This is the meta tank this season. Let me just take a moment to say hello to everyone. Greetings to you. Nice to have you here. I hope you are going to enjoy the stream. And hi to Adi, hi to Depeche Mode. There is a Russian name that I can unfortunately not pronounce. I am sorry. And then there is Tamak, Mr. Senki, Prama, Yanis Greek, and many others as well. And I just realized I did I share the stream on Discord? I think I didn't. Let's do so very quick. Also, speaking about Discord, today there will be giveaways that I usually do on the Discord server. You can already join, but the giveaway number 1 I'm going to start after the tournament games that we are about to see. After the tournament games are over, I will also go for some for some live gameplay. And apart from that, yeah, after the tournament games, I will cut off the delay so we can talk, chat live. I will go for some random games. You could ask your questions, ask for some tanks. And we are going to still play for an hour or so. We will see. And yeah, about the giveaway still, we will have 2 battle passes, 4 fan containers. More about those after these games. Game number 1 is about to start in just 12 seconds on Faust, a map that is very great for tournaments in my opinion, because it has 4 caps and a lot of possibilities for strategies. We can see very similar lineups, both teams playing a bunch of F3s, 1 T100 LT, just that BLAF is also playing with a Hori, the TD that is also having reactive armor and a ton of penetration, very strong TD. And that will probably also be very useful. It is not as useful in the pushes, so we will see if they can make great use of it for camping and farming the damage early on. Later on, it might be a little bit of a disadvantage. Hit point advantage to the team of BLAF still. How so? They have some tank playing with... I can see some difference. One team is playing with enhanced armor, the other team is playing with enhanced hit points. CAWXK using extra armor on all their tanks. BLAF playing more HP. Interesting difference in the choice of equipment. Juni in a very aggressive position to spot, gets a lot of information. Still, cap advantage to BLAF. A lot of tanks in spawn who have lined up shots. They are very far away from the middle, as far as they can possibly be, to have some shots potentially over here. Are these tanks spotted? Yes, they are. Bobby Fischer now crossing over, taking 1.2k damage already. Great shootout of the F3. Evgeny also took a beating. There is another shot into not to be also looting a lot of hit points. Great start for BLAF. But now CAWXK has the better positions and they are pushing in. Classical is repositioning so he can make sure to not stand in the open. And CAWXK might get counter pushed, but they have backup. BLAF slightly pressuring, but not really willing to commit just yet, because there is backup from behind. It would be tricky. But there comes Rumpelstilzchen now from behind, has the crossfire, so PCCat is not able to hide anymore. Now comes the push into Bobby Fischer, who is getting farmed down. Also Object 3 is rather low on hit points. The light tank gets focused though. Uni getting too aggressive, misplaying. Should not have gone in like this. 2 tanks out on APIE side, PCCat side. Bobby Fischer also low on hit points. And Belov is still looking pretty good. Ocean Nothing is a one-shot, still has a max roll into Yennefer before getting killed. But Krim bounces off of the side. Awkward bounce on camera. But I think it's not going to matter anyways, because this game is over and there's a bad low roll thanks to the reactive armor. Krim not able to pick up the kill, and Playmaker is the only one left. And now, still with full hit points, until now the Hori puts in a big shot. Playmaker against 7 tanks. Belov having some nice setup for crossfiring, really punishing APA. That was looking similar to what usually happens to the opponents of APA. 7-0, 7.4k hit points left for Belov. That's a way to start into the last matches. Great job with this bait strategy. And I think the damage will speak for itself. Belov having good damage overall. Everyone farmed some. And yeah, if you just check out here, there are 4 people dealing more than the top damage of PCCat. Good job, for sure. So 1 over Belov in the best of 7. So 4 wins are needed in order to get the point. We're seeing Faust again. And Uni switches over to the T95 E6. PCCat, the only team in this tournament that I've seen which loves to play the E6. It is an amazing tank. Sometimes it may struggle due to the lack of HP, but it has great mobility. It has great camouflage values, almost the camouflage values that a medium tank has. It has the mobility of a medium basically. It has really good DPM, good accuracy as well, the good gun depression of 10 degrees. It can be played like a medium basically. Belov is ditching the Hori, going for another F3 instead. And quickly to address the chat, hi to Arsene, Sefa, Immortal Fighter, Darkman, Vitali, and everyone else. Good evening, guys. Game number 2. Let's go, 5 seconds, and we are heading into it. Will this game be massively different to the last one? That's the question now. None of these teams really commit to more mediums on the lineup, so it will be the question whether they even think about going for the medium side. One team definitely has a great mobility advantage with the light tank. They might use it to cap bases early on. Usually it's used to go for the heavy sided cap because that is free and that can easily be taken. In this case though, Vata is spotting the medium side. I was wondering whether that was going to happen because there is no heavy being able, or no one able to counter that. Uni is going for the medium side on his own, will play the 1v1. Vata getting into that cap. Let's check out whether he's getting shot by Uni. I think that might happen. Yes, it does happen. He drops out of the cap still. But that's a denied A cap. That's what the AE6 has been used for. PCCat with a cap lead now. Thanks to the light tank not going for the heavy-sided cap early on. He thought he could maybe just steal that A cap before anyone's there. That idea was not working out. Evgeny now in that C cap. but APA, or PCCat, sorry, they have had the name of APA for years. And now they are in PCCat. And they are having about 50 cap points more, so that will mean only one kill will be enough for Belaf to change the caps. The team of Belaf is moving over to A. They left one tank on that hill, strong position to pressure the opponents, spot the opponents. Also the light tank is attempting to spot a little bit, but Playmaker and Bobby are the only ones being spotted. What about the pressure from the other side? The E6 is alone, yet Belaf won't know about this. Also, they are very careful in their spawn. Now they are making a play for base A. They kind of expect APA to be a bit more aggressive and have more tanks behind the A cap. Vata might make a brave move into the B cap. Still hesitant about it. He doesn't really know where the enemies are, and now he's also spotted. Might take another shot. Takes a big one for 570. Playmaker is playing the big gun, not the auto reloader on the F3. Also, the big gun is a good decision. Now comes a push, maybe. PCCat is moving forwards as base A is being taken. Crossfire into Playmaker. Aphanium is in trouble, but he has a good position. The enemies need to move out into the open to get him. They need to move up the hill. Aphanium will survive for a long time. At the same time, Uni is getting focused. He's getting chased out, down to 460 hit points already. A has been capped. Cap leads to Belaf, and they are rolling in, but they are not having much mobility at the moment. Aphanium dropping into the 1v1, blocking Object 3 from moving out, and is having a full clip still, but he is getting farmed by Bobby Fischer. Multiple tanks losing HP for this push, but I don't think that APA got punished sufficiently for taking out this one. Yet they also lost one tank. The E6 has failed to run array. Bit of a misplay there, maybe. And Belaf now with 3 caps to 1 is not having the cap lead yet, but that will soon change. But B is getting stopped as well. Classical getting pushed onto by Krim. Krim plying the single shot gun, so I guess he has higher DPM. Classical getting shot. Still cap leads to PCCat. Playmaker is also moving in. But there come Evgeny and Rumpelstilzchen, who want to support their teammate. Evgeny has a clip loaded. They can move into Playmaker, but they are also moving into the open. Krim is in focus. Gun advantage to PCCat. Rumpelstilzchen will try to get the shots into Krim. Fails one though. No. He just reloaded and can potentially get the kill shot. Yes, he does get the kill shot in. PCCat still ahead on the caps. It also, hit points are highly in favor of PCCat as the push is going on. Belaf having 2 low hit point tanks over here. CAWXK getting ram killed by Object 3. PCCat with a nice comeback. This is going to be a win for PCCat most likely, but PCCat is losing Playmaker over here very soon. He might still have a last shot. Yes, gets in 432. Before going down, Rumpelstilzchen holding up a lot of tanks on the other side. If not to be, can get killed. There might still be a chance. 85 points for PCCat though. Belaf has to take care of the caps. And it is already 950 cap points now. B is getting capped as well. I don't think there is any chance for Belaf anymore. 2 versus 3. Half the hit points on the field only. Belaf somehow did not trade their tank on the hill well. They lost him for free basically. He put out 3 shots, or it cost the enemies 3 shots worth of hit points. Uni got killed off guard, but still Aphanium's death did not really work out, did not hold up the enemies for long enough. And I think that was a bit of a problem with BLAF committing too hard to the A side. They had 5 tanks over there. 5 tanks going for 1 and being slower than the E6. While APA could push in with 6 tanks into 1 and take the bases at the same time. Also, bad start for BLAF as they sent the light tank towards A, did not manage to get the cap lead. In this case, actually, imagine that BLAF would have simply done the same thing, but sent the light tank into the heavy cap at the start. They would have had the heavy cap advantage, and they would have played the exact same thing later on, and they would have actually won with a cap lead potentially, as it was pretty close for a long time until they really had to commit because of the bases. In the end, then a cap lead can mean that a team has to move in and therefore loses the better positions. Hence, a cap lead does equal to some hit point lead, basically. Alright, we are switching maps to Middleburg 1-1. Lineups remain almost the same. Uni still again in the light tank, Object 3 in the TD. Hori it is. For BLAF, there is a Chieftain on the field and otherwise only F3s. Middleburg often is played very heavily as there isn't all that much the light tanks can potentially do in a push. Very tricky for light tanks, but it can be of great use for spotting. I am not sure yet which team has the better spawn for shooting out the opponents. And the game is loading for a moment. Okay, it's not late. It is CAWXK with a better spawn. They have the hill to cover themselves over here, so they can go for some better shootout. An advantage to playing full heavy is that one heavy will spawn on top and can deny the CAWXK. Uni is not able to spot him. Might try to get into the CAWXK immediately. No, he is spotting carefully. Now moving into C, Ocean Nothing can move out and shoot the T100 for a big one already. Good start for BLAF. Also, BLAF got the cap lead on B. Classical far in the back, waiting and checking out what's happening. CAWXK is quite aggressive in the city, pressuring B from 2 different angles. The Hori is also moving up through the middle already. And there is a 3-on-1 basically. Evgeny getting focused, but now his teammates come into shield. Will they be able to keep Evgeny alive? Because he cannot fall back. There are 2 tanks approaching. There is no advantage for BLAF in this line. They are struggling to focus the weak tank, which would be Bobby Fischer. Focus fire is really not on point. CAWXK a lot better with that so far. Vata now in the front. There comes Ocean Nothing from the side. The T100 LT is also down. Object 3 died. The TD is out, the DPM is out. Gun advantage to BLAF. More hit points for them as well, but not by a big margin. Aphanium fighting a 1v2. Can still put out a big shot into Playmaker, but is going down as well. Playmaker low. And there goes Bobby Fischer as well. Both teams are down 2 tanks by now. 3 tanks down on APA side. Krim also a bit isolated over here, but Vata is low on hit points and Jennifer is coming for him. Vata might only have a last shot. Classical also in a very dangerous, aggressive position with a tank that doesn't have a lot of armor. But he can go into Krim, can flank him a little bit, put a shot into the side. Will try to put out more shots before the T100 is approaching. Suddenly, only 2 tanks alive for CAWXK. BLAF having 4 tanks still and 3 times the hit points, or 4 times even. Classical with a DPM. And also good mobility. Is chasing the light tank. Yennefer got killed. Uni now last one standing on 39 hit points. Gets ram killed by the Chieftain. And Belaf still making it. This game, Object 3 got killed a bit too early on side of BC Cat. That was backfiring, I think, because that was the DPM tank intended to farm a lot. And somehow the push was not working out in the way that PC Cat would have loved it to see. They focus fired really well, but they did not manage to get the kill of Evgeny, I think it was, the caller of Belaf, who survived for a long time despite being low on hit points very quickly. So that means 2-1 for Belaf, getting closer to the 4 points, but still only halfway done. PC Cat still has all the chances of winning this one. 3 wins needed for PC Cat, 2 wins needed for Belaf. That's really not a big difference, and absolutely everything still possible. Also, just addressing the chat real quick. First of all, welcome everyone, but guys, please keep it English on the chat. I know that Belaf has Russian, Ukrainian fans, Eastern European fans who speak often Russian. Or if it's Ukrainian, I could not actually differentiate because I don't speak the languages and don't recognize the letters. But please keep it English on the chat. Govoriti po angliski, пожалуйста. Because I don't speak Russian apart from this one sentence. And most of the audience on this channel also does not speak English. And I would wish for everyone to be able to understand what is being written, and we would all have a better time. Thank you. 13 seconds until the next game. 7 F3s for PC Cat. Belaf switched out their Chieftain for a Super Conqueror. That tank does not have the hash damage. It can be used very well in the corner potentially, because it has great gun depression, good penetration values, premium APCR, and good accuracy as well, good DPM, and a lot of armor. PC Cat flying for the bottom. 1 tank up. Oh, Belaf did not have any tanks spawning up. Maybe that's because of me or any of the other spectators not playing a TD or light tank. That's not good. The spectator spawns do impact the positions of the tanks. I am honestly not sure which tank I'm on right now, but not to be losing a ton of hit points early on. PC Cat really trading poorly. Bobby Fischer also losing a lot of hit points. Permatracked, getting Amorax though. There is Belaf starting very, very well. And they are having a great HP and gun advantage already. Can now move in, use their momentum and kill the opponents to the front potentially. Not to be. Holding back for the moment. But Uni is getting focused at the front line. Evgeny moving behind him. He will have another shot. For the time being, not a lot of shots are being exchanged because everyone's reloading their clips to maximize their DPM. Ocean Nothing might have a last one if he is not getting killed, but there is Playmaker aiming safely as always. Rumpelstilzchen will have the advantage in this 1v1 though. 2 guns down on either side, but 7k hit points versus 5k. PC Cat has a bit more DPM, I believe, because they have some single shot tanks, but no, maybe not anymore. Rumpelstilzchen still quite healthy. On PC Cat's side, I can see an auto reloader, 2 auto reloaders here. Object 3 is getting picked up from the side. Cannot move forwards into face hug anymore. Classical being a one shot. Elmery could potentially get him, but Elmery is also getting focused by 3 tanks now. Fails the shot into the turret or cupola and gets killed, and that is Belaf winning game number 3 already. 3rd win for them. And I will actually have to check what kind of tank I read it up with. Oh, I played a light tank. That's not ideal. I hope I did not impact the outcome. Thing is, on some maps it matters because yeah, the spectators, they basically get into the game as a tank, like an 8th player, but then the tank just blows up at the start, and therefore I probably was responsible for there to not be any heavy tank on top. If I am... No, I'm actually on PCCat's side, so I was not responsible for Belaf to have a heavy more down. Are there any other spectators? No. Good. A 1 to 3 match point from Belaf, and Belaf is... I'm still confused why actually they had 7 tanks spawning at the bottom when there was no light tank for them, no light tank spectating them either, which is weird. Sometimes a bit unpredictable, I guess. Okay, we see a bunch of F3s again and a T100 LT on top. Now on Port Bay, PCCat going for double LT. Potentially wanting to simply YOLO into the corner. Often that is done, and for that they would have the advantage based on the lineup. Getting control of the corner is often quite important. So if they're going for this strat, a medium-sided strat, they would have the advantage. If it is a play for the city, then it might be Belaf having the advantage. Double LTs moving over to the medium side. I can just see a question, are there drops on the website? Not on the website, but here on stream we will have some giveaway after the tournament games. So might be in one game or just a few more that we are having some Battle Pass giveaways. Uni with a quick move into that C-cap. The rest of the team of PCCat is on base A though, where there is only Vata attempting to spot a little bit. PCCat is playing a holding strat for A. We can see that by them going for the corner at the start, they kind of expected Belaf to all go for the city side. PCCat did not manage to get base C, but they can potentially get away with base B. Belaf is not set up to defend that. The defending positions would be somewhere around here. Uni has taken B. Oh, Vata is dangerously close to not to B. And Uni gets shot out nastily. 1k hit points left, but he can likely run away from now on and then hide himself. 2k hit points left for PCCat. And Belaf is getting more aggressive. They also have more armor on the field. Belaf is approaching the middle to maybe go for base B. Bobby Fischer is holding up the A area still. He's in a position that can hardly get pushed onto, but he is spotted. Vata having crossfire. PCCat in the open, exposed. Uni again getting shot, taking another one. Uni one shot, might get killed. Is unspotted for now. Elmeri also spotted, and I think there was maybe a bounce. So he could also be spotted if it was a 200 LT. Base B is getting capped again. PCCat attempting to counter push on the C side. It is kind of a desperate move because Belaf has a lot of tanks. They are having the advantage already. They have more hit points. They have more heavy tanks. They were taking base B, so PCCat intended to simply get some kills. But it is Belaf picking up the first kill. Uni also one shot. So definitely big disadvantage to PCCat. There goes Uni as well. Crim in focus, low on hit points. Goes down as well. Belaf with 3 tanks more on the field, going for the next focus. Athenium also low hit points. such as Ocean Nothing, who might get killed fairly soon. Down to a one-shot he is. There comes Not To Be picking up the kill. Still great tank lead for BLove. Also great hit point advantage. Playmaker being a one-shot can potentially be taken out soon. There comes Classicals, not loaded yet, who tried to shield his teammate. But there's a kill. 3 tanks left only for PCCat. Not To Be also getting focused by all those tanks. BLove really dominant on these games. Strong performance by them. And with the kill of Bobby Fischer, there they will seal the deal, and then they will safely be in the top 2 and can get to the grand final, not the grand final, but the top 4 stage without any issue whatsoever. They will not have to play the double elimination stage anymore. That was the last chance for APA to not have to play that one, and they did not make it. But again, they are not out of the tournament yet. They still get to play another 2 days and get a fair chance to make it. And I think they have very good chances to make it to the top 4 stage. But it would have been amazing for them to win here, so that they could potentially play a couple games less and keep some more strategies secret. BLove did not look too strong at the start of this game because they moved all towards one side. Did not have a super refined strategy, but they didn't want to leave any weak spots to the enemies. And they relocated very, very nicely. That is mainly where the skill is showing, I would say. If you compare like a top 16 team to a top 8 team or top 4 team, the relocation, that's all about it. It's not the initial strategy. It's not where to start the map, where to start the game, but how do you move after you collected some information? How do you get into better positions and push better than the opponents? That's the main skill that was really outstanding in this case. Also, the attempted B cap, yet ditched the B cap as there was PCCat attempting to push into BLove, so the teammates immediately moved into support. Very well done. And that's already it for the tournament for today's guys, because the round robin stage is over and we are not going to see any more tournament games until the 10th. So in 3 days, then there's a double elimination stage for 2 days actually. And I guess the other games are likely not to be finished yet. But I will check the website. Okay. Aqua won against SKT1, rather unexpected, I've got to say, because there is a bit of a skill gap, and BLove won against PCCat. The other games are still to be decided, but they won't change anything anymore because PCCat lost. If they won, they could have still made it to the top 2, because then they would have more points than BLove, as long as Demon did lose against BPS. Alright, so for now we got our top 2. We've got the bottom 2, which are dropping out of the tournament. Unfortunately for them, without much success. There are always some teams that don't quite have the level of the others and are not having the best time. Although BPS also underperformed a bit, I would say. They were playing better in last seasons. They might still get back to their level, but so far they were not there yet. SKT1 and Serenity will not play any games anymore after today, so commiserations and actually congratulations for the top 8. Nonetheless, they have not played in the same constellation of players yet, so I think it's still a good achievement to make it into the top 8. Maybe there will be more success for them next season if they do play again, which I hope, because too many teams dissolve after one successless result. Alright, we got basically the final result already, even though there are still games played, but they are not changing anything about apart from maybe the matchmaking of double elimination stage. If it is not random, I don't know, because often it is best versus worst. But there are 2 lives for any team anyway, so it shouldn't matter much. I will now cut off the delay. You won't notice, apart from the game maybe, or the stream maybe reloading real quick, just quick interruption. But yeah, you won't notice, and then I will go for some giveaways and some random games too. Also, guys, if you were just here for the tournament games, hit that like button before leaving, please. If you did enjoy it, subscribe if you want to see more, and if you do feel like just sticking around this channel still, check out the other videos that I put out, some guides and tutorials, more to come. And apart from that, I'll just cut off the delay so I can chat with you. Alright, and I am back without any delay, so I will have the chat right in front of me, and y'all can chat and write whatever you want to. No, not whatever you want to. We have rules. But I can reply to your messages and questions. Alright, we also just have a giveaway. The giveaway just started on the Discord server. If you are trying to enter, please use the Discord server, go for the giveaways channel right in the top section, in the info section, and then just hit the reaction of that bot. Also, please do use your in-game name as the server nickname, so we can get people or keep people from entering multiple times. That won't be rather bad for everyone else. Good. And what I'm going to do now is to play some random games. Do I feel like tank requests? Let's actually start with some randoms where I pick the tank, so I have some fun. And then you get your fun with some tank requests. T100, let's go. Voice disappearing for a while, then come back. That might be due to YouTube, so please refresh the stream if you are having any issues, because I stopped the stream and reconnected to get rid of the delay. So I just did a 3-minute break. Hi Napoleon, hi Saprisa, hi Bacchus, hi No More Wargaming. Hugo. Oh, Hugo. Guten Abend. Tamak, everyone. Wait, I should preamp off there. No one crossing, then I'll try a blind shot. I did not get spotted apparently, so no one's there. Enemies are on the heavy side. Let's move forwards. Maybe I can still catch someone. No, I have been too slow. And I could... Oh. Okay. That was slow, definitely. We can try to get into the enemy's back. I'm not playing it in the safest way possible. But the Rhinoceronte is with me. I'm now getting behind this rock to be at a bit of a safer distance potentially. Nice. Oh, let's keep going. Ouch. Okay, I don't care about the caps. Oh no, I don't care about the caps all that much. I would want to support my mates as they are likely getting pushed onto. Oh, there are 3, yeah. I'm fine with taking some hits as well. Oh no, 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 wrong repair kit. But the game is basically over already. Okay, I don't have enough support. GG E50. Hey! Don't do this. GG, 1 hit point. Mine. Good, 7-0. Will there be any more streams tonight? You probably mean, any more tournament games? No. Tournament is over for tonight. All games have been played of the round-robin stage. Double Elimination stage is taking place in 3 days then. 10th and 11th of September. Thank you, Hugo. Tamak. Never understand when I get unspotted after spot, especially after taking shots from tank like T100. The T100 has a special perk called Tracer Shells. Firstly, the spotting mechanic is as follows. Every tank is spotted for 10 seconds. And then you're unspotted again, and I should not peek like this. Oh my gosh, what the hell. Every tank is spotted for 10 seconds. And then you are basically safe again. But if it's a T100 or Object 9 or 7 shooting you, those tanks have Tracer Shells. The Tracer Shells keep you spotted for 20 seconds instead of 10. Then there are some other exceptions that you should be aware of. It is the VZ Lite has adaptive concealment that is unspotted 3 seconds earlier than others. So also for the T100 that's the case. Same goes for RHM. RHM also has tracer shells. But yeah, just in short, unspotted after 10 seconds with tracer shells after 20. That is incredibly strong because you can keep an enemy spotted just by shooting them. They don't even have to be in view range. That is why the T100 is played all the time in tournaments as well. Whoa. Whoa. Good, he's out. Nice HE by E100, good job. I did not expect him to penetrate that one. Oh no, not the freaking gunner. But at least he failed the HE. Oh no! Man, what is my reload time now? Please pen. "70 seconds. Much fun. Reload time of doom. Okay. Alright, I'll quickly get the chat to the front so I can see everything better. Also, I'll try to update the other the website to see the other results. And yeah, Demon won against BPS 4-1. That's not too surprising. Ezreal bet Serenity 4-3. Also, not that surprising, but pretty close actually. So nice for them. But yeah, about the ranking, nothing changed as said. Okay. Let me spot in the middle here, but I will rather do this a bit passively, not spotting. Oh. Okay. Might have a shot there. Nice. I don't like spotting on B, because there you can get caught if the enemy is stupid enough to just simply YOLO. The enemy medium is capping A, I think, which is not a good thing to do, but he's getting away with it in this case. He's going to be out of the fight for a while, but I got a 60p doing the same thing. So let's support him. I might try to spot here. Then I will try to support the TP to quickly get rid of this guy. And also cap A. Oh, nice bounce. Good. Can I take the base? Nope. I don't want to take any hits. Let's maybe face hack or side hack, because he will struggle to get the gun down. Okay. I'm hitting the fuel tank all the time, but I'm not really able to set him on fire, surprisingly, because this tank is pretty easy to set on fire. Nah. There you go. So, what's happening? 183 still camping. Enemies didn't really move much. They are basically still in the same positions where I left them. Good. Nice shot here. Oh, let's get beneath his gun depression if possible. Nice. Well. Okay. And he shot. Good. Maybe I still have to kill. No. Still a lot of assisted damage, that's also nice. Hi to Russian fella, please write in English, I don't speak your language. What about gifts? I just used the bot to translate. No gifts. Ayato. No more wargaming. Asking. Wait. You met this day in the game, you defeated me with the Type 5, and that because of our heavy student fight. Good as always. Happens. Of course the teammates are bad, that's always the case. You're always playing with beginners, you cannot expect anything else. I don't know what the average battle count per game is, like less than 10k I believe. I didn't get spotted. Nice. He's smart at least to... smart enough to move away, but still... Captain spotted. Oh. Internet issue. With the audio on... Wait, internet is fine on the iPad, but the PC doesn't have internet right now. That's weird. Enemy heavy pushing. Okay, stream is back on. That's nice. Let me try to pressure the middle. Maybe there's someone. There's likely someone camping here. Oh, there has been. Enemies getting aggro. I'm afraid of other campers, but let's see if I can support my mates. Nice. Also, he just shot. Now he's pushing forwards. He's not going to be successful at that. Can I? Yes, I can. Good. Weekend win for me. I've been streaming every day for 5 days now. I didn't have any real weekend. Oh, but actually, was I doing anything special? I kind of forgot. We still had a nice time. I never... how's your weekend been? I've got to say, if I'm streaming, then days are short. And that is quite exhausting to be streaming a lot. No. Have we just shot? You could see that. Actually kind of funny that you can see the recoil on the tank's name even. I might just push out the FE. Oh no. What? Okay. I think FV just shot again. I'll try to go in and see if I can encircle with a track shot maybe. He only has one repair kit. No track. Okay, dude. Vita is down as well. I'm getting a lot of assisted damage here. And I want to go in for some damage. Enemies still have E4, T62. Hi Jean. Good evening. Go, 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 go. Alright. Maybe some last shot into this T62. Nice. No! Wow, what? So much assisted damage. And it was, no, it's in terms of damage not the best guy, but I was quite successful at delivering the assistance needed for my teammates. That was good. Guys, is there any special tank you would absolutely want to see right now? Hopefully tier 10. I would be willing to go for him. But please, let's stick to tier 10, not make it like fully chaotic tank request stream, so I'm just taking good requests only, some interesting tanks. Oh, basically all tier 10s are fine. Camper. B is getting capped, by the way. Can I shoot him? Nope. Ah, this is risky. No, I should not trade. Kofi set. Go! Wait, what? The gorilla is here. Oh no, oh no, oh no. What the hell? What is my team doing? They are all standing around doing nothing. And I move into the open. That's not good at all. Ah, that was a bad move. That was horrible. No way he's coming for me. Can't believe it. Can't believe that this guy is getting away and I'm not having gun depression to shoot him now. What the hell were like all my teammates doing on the C side? There was just one single medium and a gorilla holding up everyone on the medium side. No, that was a projector as well. But 3 very easy tanks to kill. Sad team. Ignatius are low. Just 268 V4, XM type, Grand Line. Review 160, why become meta in the tournament. Oh wait. If only what B implements spotting score, like what I would like to play more game. Okay. What is the spotting score in World of Tanks? I'm not familiar with that. Probably still dealt top damage by big margins. What the hell, dude? There's one medium and you're afraid, and everyone else. Oh, come on. So 160. Why become meta in tournament? I did already talk about it quite often, so I'm trying to get it short this time. Mainly because it has reactive armor. Every tank having reactive armor is incredibly good, well suited for tournaments, because it's all about focus fire. In random games, reactive armor doesn't matter that much, but in tournaments, people are playing well, so they're all shooting the same target. So having reactive armor decreases the damage by a huge amount, and that keeps you alive for a lot longer. It's all about taking out guns, not trading. And not about having better RNG or better aim than the opponents. That is irrelevant in tournaments, which is also why the question of PC versus touch doesn't matter that much, because it's all about the tactics, not the mechanical skill. That is basically the same level on all top level players. But there are multiple tanks with reactive armor, of course. Like on the heavies, we have the AMX M4, the Super Conqueror, and then the 116 F3 and the AMX 50B. Those 4 only, if I'm correct about this. Why are those others not plied? Well, AMX M4, not the AMX M4, the 116 has a clip and an auto reloader, which is a very good way of having a clip. You can shoot one single shot if possible and still just hold on for 10 seconds. And again, you have 3 shots available. So especially for focus firing, you can really take out an opponent very quickly if someone's out of position somewhere. So once you move up, you can take out a gun very quickly. The AMX 50B cannot be used for that purpose because reactive armor does not impact HE shells, and everyone can HE the AMX 50B, and you could easily counter it by switching over to FE215Bs, Chieftains, those kind of tanks. They just farm down the 50B very easily, even from the front. AMX M4 is not having a clip, has similar armor to the 116F3, but can also get HE'd from the side by FE215B, Chieftain, FE42, Vickers. So that is also counted a bit more easily then. Also, it's not that strong for the pushes because it just simply doesn't get the gun advantage that quickly. That is really a big difference. If you can take out 1 of 7 opponents, that's basically a 1/7 of the DPM of the enemies less. 13% less DPM. If you think about the games or the teams being split apart a little bit, so mostly it's like a 3-on-2 or so a 3v3, let's say a 3v3 fight because the others are fighting somewhere else, then being able to take out 1 of 3 tanks is 33% less DPM. So the focus fire is hugely important there, and reactive armor is helping a lot to prohibit that from happening, and clips are really, really useful for getting out guns very quickly. I think that is actually sufficient to explain the matter. Then there are a lot of different tank requests already. I will just go for the RHM because I like it the most and I cannot play every request today. And I'm not going to set up the requesting system today, I guess. Just playing some randoms of the ones you request. Maybe also the Kranwagen next year, that would also be a great choice. Next tank request stream with all kinds of requests will come soon again. Assisted damage they added to scoreboard. We already have assisted damage in scoreboard. It's not on the team scoreboard. Okay, I've got to run. Nice. Does he know what tracer shells are, or is he running out earlier? He's running out too early. No, 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 no. Nice, he will remain spotted. Just as this guy. Sadly not getting to keep him spotted with tracer shells because he's already unspotted. But that was a very likely hit. I can still deliver some crossfire. If the Yo is pushing me, I should be able to outspot him. Nice. It's not a Yo, it's a Kranwagen. City is 1, I will move up the hill again. E1 should be 1 shot, T92 I mean. Maybe I can move in, get the kill shot if it's not the Kran. Oh, it is. Okay. Please no HE. Oh no, it's not a one-shot. He does not understand tracer shells. Okay, I will just move in for a last shot and die. Why don't show damage block is an interesting stat to show. And well, we have already quite a few stats available. Damage block, I think that's only shown in-game, right? Not on the result. I can tell you why it's not done. And it's a very simple difference. Well, you can see damage spotted, assisted, destroyed. If you tap the information, you don't see... No, you'd also see damage blocked, top right. If you want to, you can find it. It's not over here for a very simple reason, and that is because of the screen size of mobile devices. And Blitz is simply a mobile game. So, where is there room for any more stats? It would have to be all very small, especially if you think of looking at this on a phone. You would have to go for tiny numbers. So we got damage, kills, XP. I'm not actually content with having XP there because it is pretty useless. No, maybe not, I'll have to take that back. Because XP is factoring in damage blocked, destroyed, assisted damage, all that kind of stuff. So, also caps. It is a better indicator to the performance per battle than the damage, because it's more like WN8, which is calculated very similarly. So, I think that is fine to have there. I wanted to go for Kranwagen next. So yeah, Jean, you may look at these stats, but not everyone is that interested in seeing all kinds of stats and comparing them with the teammates. Mainly, it's meant to be simple and just to get people to immediately play the next game again, which results in shorter queue time for all. That's what most people benefit from. Okay, I will try to spot the TD position. And I do find a type, and I bounce him, of course. Meh. Nice move by IS4. Unfortunately, I don't have any spotters on the heavy side, and it would be so amazing if I could farm off of the spots. But here we can kill the TVP, the Mino. Let's go down. Nice. I'm afraid to be right in front of the others. Good. Oh, okay. What about the other one? Yeah, this is not working out for me. I need to get back. Good. Not that great though. Especially since I kind of have to help on the other side. Is there any way of helping before we're done? I don't think so. We are just going to lose this big time. Double E100, it's impossible to farm them down. Mino is dead very soon. Nah, it doesn't even pen that one either. And he's already turning for me or no? Sure. I'm going to get a cheat. Nope. Great team. A big problem of not having anyone of the heavies hold up the heavy side and also heavies going down. Go for the high ground, guys. Don't do this horrible mistake of pushing at the bottom. If you lose the high ground, you're getting farmed and you cannot back off from the low ground either. And 907 over RHM. John is asking, the 907 is easier to play and some players or a lot of players might benefit from it. The RHM is better though, has a higher potential. Again, running into the problem of the common tier list, I cannot judge the tank comparison, you know, one-dimensional scale basically. I cannot just say this is better than that one. It depends on the player's skill. More is possible with the RHM thanks to the mechanics. But maybe it's not that clear actually. Maybe 907 has a bit of an advantage. Oh, I don't know for sure. Thing is, with the RHM, you don't have any armor, of course. Oh, okay, I could penetrate. That was red. I don't need to fight here. The medium is on the heavy side, so let's also go towards the medium side. There seems to be nothing apart from a heavy. But this guy, I can shoot and keep spotted. Nice. He can hide though. Well, what I like about the 907 is that it can just still be used to the front of the opponents, thanks to the armor that it has. But it also is fast enough to flank around at a distance. I think we should try to win this flank now. We have enough of an advantage in terms of hit points, I believe. Also, the Super Conqueror got himself into a bad spot. Good. Ouch. Oh no. Dude! Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, please go. Okay. Oh, help. We got A stopped. I could go for C actually, but I think we can just win on caps or kills. Good. And I'm unspotted still. Nice. Might be an ace. Hi TK. And just some big thing flew into the window. I hope it's flying out again. Good game. Maybe I'll go for one game on 907 for comparison. 907 is, again, it's also very fast. It is basically a light tank, but it has some decent turret armor. It's not as great for farming or similar to the RHM, but the RHM is a bit more mobile, of course. Can do a bit more than that in terms of flanking maneuvers. And if you want to go for the other special consumables, you do have reactive armor and also speed boost that can help you. I personally don't like going for them because I think the mobility is great already. And also I don't want to take shots with a light tank. In tournaments though, it's often the preferred choice, because you might end up in a 1v1s or might end up in positions where you could get farmed potentially. Also on this one, of course, I don't see whether the enemies do spot me or not. In IHM I could always see that. No. Okay. No. That's useless for me. Well, you have to win the other side. And I cannot properly support here. Let's see if I'm useful. I must not drop down. Maybe we have the advantage on the other side now. Not really. Oh, what the hell is this team? We're sleeping. Team. Seriously. Unfortunately, I cannot reach the RP-42 right now, but I can take out this guy. Sad. And I might be dead here. Unless... Nice. We got the points. Good. Whew, what a close match. What a close game. That was like a tournament game, actually. Just trying to support wherever I potentially possibly could. That was super sweaty. Few games where my heart rate still goes up after all my games in Blitz. But yeah, I was having to do a lot. Could not do much on the left. Failed a little bit by taking early damage. Relocating, struggling, almost getting focus. If I had been any longer on the right side, just took one shot, we would have lost. If I had gone in on the left side any sooner, we would have probably also lost. If the AMX M4 on the enemy team was not standing in the open like a donut for a moment. He was probably in sniper mode at aiming, allowing me 2 shots onto him. If that wasn't happening, we would have also lost the game. I would not have been able to 1v1 him. I did like this one. Let's save both of them. Okay, I wanted to go for a Kranwagen. That's been 2 aces in a row. Okay, let's use speed boost. Get over to the medium side. This is a very good map for me. I can move up to the front, hold the enemies very well and hold on position. Don't have to move around that much. Only that I might lack some DPM, because I will face a lot of opponents very closely. Okay, I'm outspotted mediums. If the enemies are playing better than ours. Ah, A got capped. Enemies are flanking around. Waiting for my reload. Now I can shoot them multiple times. Good. Usually I won't empty my clip unless I can shoot one single opponent multiple times. No. Let's reload. Okay, I don't need to do anything about him. Aim carefully when playing this tank, you don't have DPM. Okay, let's reload again to have better DPM, because I have a lot of opponents to the front. 268 is still alive, don't tell me. Let's reload the 3rd shot as well. I'm better off not playing this tank as a DPM tank, but to just properly punish enemies with a clip. Okay. Nice. I will just reload again. Okay, why are you running? Nah, I'm still reloading. Lol, BZ missed because E4 rammed into him. And the 268 is still alive. Okay. Oh guys, I forgot about something. Giveaway, right? I've only put out one giveaway, one battle pass so far. So we still have some. We still have fan containers. Let's go for like 2 winners. 15 minutes. And 2 fan containers each. Again, on the Discord server, on the giveaways channel. Good luck. CAWXK, nice to see you here again. Also, I do renamed user Jeremy. Well, Jeremy, you're welcome. And okay, so 260 going to the medium side. Two heavies going that side. I don't like this. What I could do is just start very passively. Please don't, YOLO. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Pretty good start though. And I'm nicely hull down. But the VZ is dying. Do I stay here? M4 is with us. Enemy suffered quite a lot already. Wait, we have a heavy in the enemy spawn? But we won the medium flank. Enemies are falling back to kill the heavy in their spawn. So I will go in. Yeah. And I do reload again. Let's reload 3. Yeah, that's not ideal. Nice cupola. Well armored. Okay, I will reload the second one. He's empty. And the AMX shot the other one. Good. Just very important for this game to not start too aggressively, because just for this specific situation, I could see 2 heavies moving to the left side, and then we would have a disadvantage on the heavy side. So I could just let the enemies run into us and have a nice hull down position. In most other games, I would not have gone for this position because it is very passive, and if your team is aggressive, then your teammates get farmed without you being able to do much. Access saying 907 is the right tank to turn again. Great mobility, decent DPM, tracer shells. Love this tank. Also, great accuracy with the reticle calibration. I also really like this. One of my favorites. Also, Walter. Chill stream, keep it up. Thank you. I will. He's just distracted. Maybe he's peeking again. No. Where can I peek? Oh, Reno, why do you peek that far? You were blocking me and getting yourself shot at easily. Let's reload again. We will win the medium flank basically without anything to do. He's actually stupid. Did he just not notice that he got shot? I'm not going to peek again and lose hit points. I can do so with the whole clip now. Oh no, I misclicked. Anyways, this is not ideal in terms of DPM, but I still wanted to shoot to just... Oh my gosh, this is not good. Still, I can take him out. Get back. Not intending to 1v1 the IS-4. I want a safer position because the others will also come. I can still support from over here with a fuller clip. Okay, TVP is coming. I can take a very strong hold position to the left now. Good. Again, on Kranwagen, I don't want to empty the clip or shoot multiple times unless I can shoot one single opponent, because otherwise you don't have any DPM. You want to use the last shell if possible. The enemy still have an E100. Interesting, I can reload my clip then. But I think not more than those 2 shots, because now the TVP is clipping him. Yeah, so still 2. Good. I did like this one. Alaikum salam, Aslan. Okay. Okay, do you have platoon? No, I'm not going to play for that much longer anymore. Anyways. What else should I play, guys? Any special tank you still want to see? But ask for good ones, please. I'm not willing to play everything. Today, I just in a more fun mood. I will play, I will go for free for all tank request stream soon again. Do I go over to A? Let's try. Teammate spotting the middle, that's very essential. Someone needs to spot B. I play a quite fast tank, so I have a good chance of making it to A unharmed.
Holy moly!
Gene super chatted 5 euros.
So, thank you.
Thanks for playing Cran 907 and for tips.
You're welcome. No one here? Someone is... Oh no! Okay, Sheridan. Is he trying to YOLO me now? Okay, I should have probably aimed in a bit better. Let's just block him so he doesn't circle me. Also now I just need 2 shots. Hopefully. Oh, sure. Of course. Don't tell him he gets away with that now. No way. Yeah. Oh man, what a waste of DPM. Now I struggled in the 1v1, where I could have already had 2 shots. Oh, how awful was this RNG, please. So bad. I'm dead. He had 790 hit points and I did not get to kill him. But I think, I mean, we're winning this one anyways. Okay. FE215B is also a nice one. Bacchus really wants to see the Type 71. Okay, Bacchus. You also get your type. Who cut giving memberships? I don't know, I didn't. Project Mirage? Maybe, yes. Now the list is already getting longer and longer. Yeah, maybe. Murat as well. I'm not the greatest fan of it. Sometimes it can still be fun. Light tank passive? Does this mean that there is no backup to him? Let's go. What? Okay, just play with Sporelander, but not with Camouflage. Moving up the hill a bit to spot. Just keep in mind you are spotting with your gun mantlet and the highest point of the tank. So moving up the hills a little bit does give you some information. This Batshit is left alone now. Okay, 268 escaping. Doesn't look great, right? Kranwagen is about to die. Can I still shoot the FE? At least once, that would be amazing. No, it's jumping already. I have a good hold on spot now. No. Oh gosh.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Batshit, where are you going?
Enemy armor is damaged.
Batshit, what are you doing there? How's this getting you closer to win? What the hell? Why are you YOLOing down there and then standing in front of everyone?
Enemy armor is hit. Ammo rack.
Okay, I'll go up here.
One of our tracks is damaged. Track hit.
Nice.
Damage them.
I'm just looking to maximize my damage now.
Enemy
That's
armor
by
is
moving away from the majority of enemies.
track. We're stuck here. Enemy vehicle destroyed. We fixed the track. Get going. Enemy armor is hit.
Maybe I can hide behind from the Kran? No, I can't. Oh lol. Okay.
Penetration.
Okay. That was still a 2k damage run in the end. By the way, is the last giveaway over? Not yet. In 50 seconds the giveaway will be over. And then comes the last Battle Pass giveaway. Type 71. Once meta, nowadays still easy to play and kind of enjoyable to play because of the premium AP and good armor. Ah,
7
Darkman.
from Darkman_SMX. Enjoy teacup with handle, my friend.
Teacup. Thank you, Darkman. Once again. Okay, Type 71. Still a good tank, but it lacks high potential due to not having the best DPM nor mobility. Also, the armor is not reliable, as you might see in this situation. No, I'm not getting penetrated just yet. By the way, I do play this tank with the extra gun depression. That is more useful than the mobility at this point. Mainly because the mobility equipment perk got nerfed. And 9 degrees is nice to have. Gotta be careful with this little car there, because often if you shoot through this truck, you're getting your shell stuck in there. Maybe if I use standard AP, I can get him in one shot. No. But so far I've had a nice time farming damage. Luckily the enemies were all to the front. Oh. Let's go over towards the middle already, because the enemies are all on the other side. I can take base A, maybe. And let the enemies come a bit. Okay. FV45. Oh, no, it was the projectile. Because he shot heat. FV405 does not have heat. That's premium APCR. Okay. Okay, that was not good. Is the projector crossing to the front? No. To the back. My teammates are moving in. I don't like this. Please bounce. Nice. No. Ah, okay. This thing has got some troll armor. But if the enemies are good enough, they are not struggling that much. Nice. Mr. Hyde, thank you. Walter, you just asked for 1-to-1 and Murad. Which one am I to go for now? I will go for Murad. Although I like both. Or equally dislike and like both of those tanks. Let's say it like this. I think both are playable for sure, but not my favorites. Mainly because because I'm a player who has enough experience to apply a pretty fast play style, and therefore this tank does not allow me to shoot on the move, which is not nice. It's still a very good tank for beginners, average players, and even those above, if you like slower tanks. Murad lacks DPM in my opinion. Okay. Okay. Good armor it has. You struggle with the gun depression though, so you will have to adjust your position accordingly. As you can see, I'm still getting the gun down, but only by moving up to the left side. Something that not everyone is too familiar with. Should I rather help here or flank around? Nice. Was pretty lucky. Oh, the Foch relocated. I think I would like to help the projector kill the Foch. He's alone. Oh, there's more. No. Okay, sure. Sure. How did he just bounce? I hope he doesn't have a second one. Nice. But I'm dead. He can IG me. Oh no! Lol. Okay. I'm not going down. I'm too slow. OMG, I was so lucky. And this might actually win us the game. But maybe... No, I don't think so. We're losing this one. This guy just blind shooting me all over the map. And I'm too slow to move away. I did not think he would go for this shot. Oh, what was that? Hacker? No, I don't really believe he's a hacker, but he was. Man, this kind of luck. I wish I had that. By the way, guys, the giveaway number 2 is over. We got 2 more winners. Margot and Cat Weasel won the fan containers. Congrats to those guys. If you're watching, congratulations to you. I will go for the next giveaway. Also, Margot, if you're watching, please let me know your in-game name. Also, Cat Weasel, if you're watching, I will need your in-game name and ID in PMs, please. 1 winner, Battle Pass. Hi, Walking Ace. GG, I guess. I was pretty lucky, still not lucky enough. Let's go for another one. Again, giveaway on the Discord server in the giveaways channel. Please check that one out and good luck. Hi, Base Fisher. Hi to Oh wait, Ignatius, you were here already. Then there's also Legundo. Hi. Best tank in my opinion. Walter, don't let anyone tell you that there would be a single best tank. I know some YouTubers like to do this. They say, this is the best one, this is the worst one. Certain YouTubers do this with every tank, basically. But it depends on your level and your special strengths. if you're a medium tank player, you will enjoy some fast mediums and also some fast heavies. There are tanks that can be considered better than others, of course, but always it depends on the level of the player playing them, because some tanks are simply a lot easier to play for some players, but not having the highest potential. So what I would recommend you nonetheless, E50M is the best medium out there. There is no question about it for all kinds of players actually. T22 is almost as strong. Maybe not as easy to play. Shooting medium first, autoloaders first as well. Also low hit point tanks first. 3 reasons to shoot him over the 60p. Oh. Then what else? What other tanks are super strong? Rhinoceronte, for sure. Kranwagen. Rhinoceronte is stronger, I would say. If you're struggling with hull down tanks, you won't think of them being super strong. You would rather play something like an E100. That would be the beginner's tank. Best tank for beginners, E100. Nice team, I guess. Lost 3 heavies. I got a camping medium who basically didn't do anything. Nice. But it's not lost yet. I'm full life. 268 full life. I can still spot. Okay. TVP is still alive as a one-shot. I will also try my luck to one-shotting him, or blind-shotting him. No, just failed my opportunity there. Missed my opportunity. Good. I think we're winning. We got the points now. Just gotta chill. And we have 2 one-shots against us that cannot push in properly. Good. Good. Also, I have a lot of hit points and reactive armor on top. There goes C5. Nice. Guys, what do you think? What is the best tank out there at the moment? What is the best one for you? Maybe you have a very different tank than me. What's the best one for me? Rhinoceronte performs the best. E50M for win rate, not for damage. I often like to go for damage, and then the E50M, I don't just use that for damage. Even I'm not interested in that. It's too boring for me. I would rather go for something else than T100 LT. It's not the best for damage necessarily either, but still absolutely amazing. That's great for win rate, great for damage as well. I love that tank. Absolute beauty. And I also played it a ton already. And then, well, favorite overall is a bad shit, but that's not necessarily the best, especially in the current meta. It's not that great. 907, very far on top. M60 is also super strong right now. But also a tank that is to be played hull down, and if you're not able to use the mobility, the speed boost to a great extent, you're also not going to agree with it being super strong. M48 is a bit easier to play and allows for more mistakes, especially since it has reactive armor. I'm not a fan of reactive armor, especially on mediums or light tanks, so I don't think this is that amazing. FV42, also super strong, but not for most players. Heavy, CAWXK, medium, 907, light, batshit. CAWXK definitely also is a very strong tank. For me personally, I really don't like playing it because it is so slow. I just don't touch it. CS63, Canopy, Sighing. Also, very fun tank, very strong tank to play. Great choice there. Darkman, of course, 268. Ignatius saying Hori. Hori objectively is a better tank, and I do also enjoy it more. I don't know. Read up from me, please. Wait, what? Time to play NA comp? No, man, not at that time. I would not get paid enough for that. A love-hate relationship at the moment with the new Polish TD. I also agree with that. Sometimes it's super strong, super fun, but then there are also games where you just don't understand it and it just gets bamboozled. I still like it. At the start I loved it, totally overestimated it, and then I had a bad time and disliked it. And now I think, okay, I do manage to play a bit more passively at the start and can make good use of it, so it's nice. You like the VZ55? Well, it's not so much, to be honest, but I do see that it is very strong. Has a great accuracy, big alpha, auto loader, good DPM for that as well. Just I don't like slow tanks. That's how it is. Okay, I will take a shot. That's bad. Kran is like the worst tank to face for me. Why? But also he's not going to be able to penetrate me easily, if at all. Nice. He's going to get annoyed and shoot someone else, I believe. That's what I hope for. Yep. And I need to get myself into a position so I can shoot others. Nice. Good. My teammates can finish him off. I don't think he's going to peek at me again. Or maybe he's backing off. Come on. No. Okay. And I can go for Reno. There we go. 700 damage. 4k DPM, let's go. I'm close. Nice. Teammates have him, right? Oh. There he is, AFK. Sad. Then he's likely getting farmed before I'm there. Yep. Bad shit. Stream POV. Nah, man, I wouldn't have anyone watching at 3 AM. I tried that in the past already. When I was doing NA streams. Really not for me. If it was paid like a full-time job, yes, but no. Or even part-time job. Let's go for it again. Walter asking, do I do other tiers? Mostly not. Sometimes on Tank Request streams, yes, for sure. But mostly I stick to tier 10, and that's also what this audience is mostly focused on from what I've seen. Very few people are interested in even watching the lower tier streams. Oh no. Ouch. No. Nice. Oh, we're going in. I'm hull down though, I can farm. So can 183, nice. Reno is gone. Let's go for T57 together. Although Kran has him basically. No, he's not shooting him. Ooh. Sexy shot. Let's make sure I don't run into the 183. Okay, someone else took the shot. Time to go. Nice. Not quite. Can I pen? Nope. Please. Thank you. Come on, fall back. Okay. Doctor saying 3 p.m. here in NA. Yeah, but I have like 30% of the viewers coming from the US. And all others are from Europe. Maybe 10% from Asian area. So, yeah, I would have very few views live, and that's just not worth it. I'm not getting paid a ton of money, just a few donations that you see occasionally, which is like 10-15 euros per stream. It is just a hobby that pays a bit, not more. So yeah, I gotta enjoy doing the things, otherwise it's frustrating. Okay, what equipment are you using in this TD? Now you can see it. I do run enhanced armor, I do run improved control. I find the mobility quite frustrating, but especially the traverse speed. And often I found myself getting circled, so this one seemed to be the better choice for me. Enhanced armor also makes a difference against TDs. In some angles, that's really noticeable there. Otherwise, standard setup. M60 also does not earn any credits. It earns credits like a Tech 3 tank, yes, but every tank earns credits if you play well. So get good. You're here to learn, and then you earn credits on all the tanks. You don't need to play premium tanks anymore. But of course, tier 10 is not really intended to farm you a lot of credits unless you play the T95V6. There you have a lot of credits. Otherwise, you don't earn much. Chieftain is also good, but also that requires some skill. And you're likely to shoot a lot of hash on that one. So also not that good for credit farming then. Milos, hi. Should I get M60 or Badger from a Monet giveaway? It depends on your level, because a Badger is a beginner-friendly tank that is great for hull down gameplay, great for platooning, capable of win rate farming, yes, in platoon. It has great DPM, nice gun, definitely, but it is slow, so a higher level player will not enjoy it. If you like the T110E3, you're also going to enjoy the Badger. If you don't have that, I will struggle to come up with comparisons. Maybe the VZ113 GFT would also be similar. Badger can be played quite aggressively, which is nice for a TD. Well, it's also similar to this tank, but more of a hull down tank. Actually, I will go for the Badger. I've played it like months ago the last time. M60 is a 10-degree gun depression tank with decent turret armor. Pretty good, actually. Nice accuracy, good DPM. I really enjoy it a lot. You can play around the map with it. You have a lot of hit points for a medium due to sandbag armor. You do have the special speed boost, so you're really fast to get anywhere. I do enjoy this one really a lot, but it's more of a fast, light tank speed medium, hull down medium though. So still rather easy to play, but it requires a bit more skill than the Badger for sure. Okay, by the way, this is a really bad map for me because I don't play a camping tank. I want to get aggressive. The question is if I can do so. I'm just moving up the hill and seeing if I can move up closer. Yeah, enemies are not peeking aggressively, yet the enemies have a medium tank advantage. My teammates are also quite aggressive. Let's see if the enemies are maybe trying to push them from behind. Someone usually does. No, where's the third medium? Camping? Enemy meds are bad.
We've damaged them.
How is it that they are having 2-on-2 here instead of 3v2?
Enemy armor destroyed.
Now let's go. Both TDs are also on the other side. Let's stay on the hill so I can not get circled. I have really good DPM.
Enemy armor is
I can also wiggle a bit, so he's struggling to penetrate my lower plate and can only use heat.
We've damaged them. Frag
Boink.
hit. Gotcha.
You're also great in phase hack. Not invincible. If people have good aim and use premier ammunition, they will penetrate you. Where the hell is the Sheridan? Camping over there? Maybe in this bush or this one? Meaning I would get shot soon. He's not on A. Well, I will just go towards the heavy because he can not really run away. Can I play E6 or Type 5 heavy? Yeah, I can go for Type 5. I would actually love to, because I recently got it. I was pretty lucky. Nice.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Please. Oh my gosh. Such a nice shot. This is not good. Please don't die, FE. Oh no, he's a one-shot now, but I think the Sheridan missed. Or bounced. Okay, good. Good.
We've damaged them.
Nice.
Enemy armor is hit.
Let's get over there. I can 1v1 him quite easily. 50B is camping, maybe moving up, but he was also one shot for me. One shot with hash on for the FE42 as well. E100 will need 2 shots for me. Oh shit.
Penetrate their armor.
Ooh, big roll. Big roll, that's not good. No!
Even scratch them.
That was a lucky shot of the E100. Oh, I hope the LV has the AMX size. Oh no. I can go back towards B. I got the higher ground, that's good for me.
Penetration. We've damaged them.
I don't have time for this. Oh no. No time. No! Oh, it doesn't even aim, man. Can't believe it. I thought I could just... I thought it was not exposed yet, and I could just simply turn and side scrape, kind of, and then I would have him hulled on right in front. Good game, buddy. 100 down, and honestly, lucky shots. Especially the first one, so for 755 damage also. Otherwise, I would not have been a one-shot necessarily.
Let's go.
Alright, let's also go heavy side. This tank is not great at camping. It's not great at shooting fast enemies at a distance because you have a low alpha gun and you will not have a lot of shots available. So try to move up towards the heavy side, farm heavies, where you have a ton of armor and penetration up against them. Are enemies not coming? Okay. Enemies super passive. Not good for me. I would need enemies to be aggressive so I could farm them more easily. I think I will be brave and just move up through the middle. Oh, wait. Nah, I'm too slow. Bad shit, what the hell are you doing? Okay, Griller. I'm in a bad position, and honestly, I've got super useless teammates who are camping on the heavy side. Like, guys, you need to go or you lose right now. Now we still got a chance, but in seconds the enemies are winning. I cannot support sufficiently because of the Griller. Go, you monkeys! Like, come on, what are you looking at? Oh my gosh. Go or lose. Well, it's already lost.
Enemy armor is damaged.
This is as lost as it could be. Ah. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I've got to say, I'm not a fan of such slow tanks. I'm not enjoying them. But let's switch. It's definitely still playable, especially in Platoon. You're having a better time because then you can move together. Okay. Okay. Yeah. What did I want to play? Type 5. Interested to see the team damage. Yeah, okay, I also did nothing. I just could not move up fast enough towards the heavies in the enemy spawn. I could not turn around on time. Had no backup to do so either. Not nice. M60 please. Yeah, I will go for M60 as well. Because I just talked a lot about it. Ah. Do I go for some weird super heavy move? Let's go. Don't do this with standard heavies. But here might work out. Do I have backup in the middle? Yes. Not the greatest kind of backup though, because it's only tier 9 TD. GG, nice peek. Oh, the enemies have a lot of tanks on the left side. We are losing this one. Oh. Okay. Nah. I will go forwards on the CC. Oh, let's try to ram if possible. The VZ should be busy, and even if he shoots, he's going to be absolutely useless. What about my backup now? Maybe killing the CC? No? I like that the IS-7 is still alive and quite healthy. Currently I just want to maximize my damage output, hoping that some teammates can get the kills, because I have really low DPM and a high alpha. My strength is not getting kill shots. Ah, that's where I get shot over. Oh, okay. Good. Oh, we cannot push into them. But there is something else we can do. I think the other one's also coming. They want to kill the T-100. Yep. Nice. Good. Enemy mediums just YOLOing in, throwing the game, basically. Problem is, they have a ton of armor and are in good positions. Teammates are not capping, then I will also not do so. Let's go together. Hey Deviat, asking how do I like the group stage. Which matches do I remember? Oh, I did really like the B-Love games, especially. Seen them quite a few times. Demon, I've only seen once, I believe. Yeah, B-Love, I've seen them against... Not sure right now. I've seen them... Wait. When was it? 2 days ago, I believe. Was it against Demon? Or against BPS? Oh no, please don't kill me. Please don't. Okay. Can I still get to the Mino? Nah, I don't think so. He's dead. I get my damage. Yeah, if he has him. Mountain goat. Go up. Go. Go. He may outspot me, maybe. Yeah, okay, he's dead. FV gets him. I still had a nice super heavy gameplay. Well, I cannot really remember specific games right now. Just seen many good ones, nice shootouts. Beloved Demon both played really well. PC Cat was doing a bit worse than expected. BPS was doing far worse than expected. Then let me see. I don't see the other games that I stream anymore because the chart was changed. I got some chart, some spreadsheet. Yeah, but generally very good games. I did not like the F3 spam though, because it also denied some medium tank gameplay that I'm generally a great fan of. Having some faster meta, some quick gameplay, that's what I usually like to see. What we have right now is a bit more like the Kranwagen meta some years ago. Also, I did not expect this meta. I thought that it would not have enough DPM, the F3. So I was thinking maybe 2 or so, maybe 3 of the F3s per team, and the rest is still M4s. But that really turned out to be the tank that everyone's playing. And that's generally not the best thing for a meta. That makes it a bit boring. I also remember Wargaming saying that if they see a meta like this, they know it's not good. That they messed up with the balancing. Also, I recently talked to a developer of Wargaming who is responsible for balancing, one of those guys, who was also agreeing with me that reactive armor is really not the most fun equipment, consumable. And I was raising the problem of reactive armor in tournaments as well. So he did also agree on that. And maybe there will be some changes to it in the future, but nothing really promised. We will see. I don't like this reactive armor, slow-paced gameplay, to be honest. I would like to see some mediums again. Walter, you get your E6. Also with the Chieftains, I had high hopes some metas ago already. They were applied quite a bit. But I like the faster playstyle they are. But there was also the whole really strong, right? So not everyone was going for the Chieftain. Okay, E6 apply like a medium, trying to spot a bit. Team is going to the left side mainly. I'm not mad about that, I can adjust to that. I could run if needed. I think they will cross over. Let's shoot the Frosh instead. Oh, of course he stops. Maybe. Nope. Oh, I'm useless. This is not good. I cannot even shoot them here. I kind of need to get aggressive without putting myself at risk of getting killed immediately, which is really tricky now. But the enemies are all pushing forward, so I don't want to go into their back anymore. I was thinking about moving into the enemy spawn and shooting them from their TD position, but they are so aggressive that I want to move up a lot more aggressively as well. Try to put in a couple of shots and then they are likely to turn around for me. It looks like I can take out one. Oh dear, team. And the Sheridan is still there. Ouch. Nah, I'm not able to run. Okay, I could have actually run away. Amazing. And there's a 60 TP still camping. Worst tank for camping. Without him helping and the enemies getting that aggressive. And no way of holding up the enemies there. Deviat, if you're so, yeah, how did you like the meta so far? Well, what are your expectations? Your thoughts on it? Also, guys, many might have still just joined in with within the last few minutes. We are currently still having a giveaway on the Discord server. It's still running for 23 minutes. And yeah, you can win a battle pass there. Good luck. Giveaways channel on Discord. And thank you to Ibrahim for sharing the bonus code. We have a heavy disadvantage. I will play rather passively. Maybe track, yes. He has no repair kits anymore. And ammo rack critically damaged. Nah, okay. Another truck shot would have done more. I wanted to go for the chance of an ammo rack. And we also dealt a nice amount of damage. Oh. Murad is getting pushed onto. I might put another shot into the 263 as long as he's not capping. No, he's going for the cap. Let's try to push this flank then. I'm not able to do anything over there. Let's go. Oh. Oh, this could be good. Should be helpful later on. Such a dangerous tank. Great if we can shoot him. But now let's focus on just quickly killing this flank. All right. Oh no. Seriously? Okay. Oh, and the high rolls. Yeah, okay, he has tungsten rounds. But still, game should be done. In this case, you could see me playing a bit more passively because I don't play a heavy tank that has a lot of armor nor HP. I have a great gun, so I want to make use of the gun, not the armor. And I could still use mobility to quickly relocate and decide upon what to do next. So after some farming, I could see an opportunity. Alright, we have a tank advantage, hit point advantage on the heavy side. We can simply move in there, kill some tanks, and win like that. So much more about the numbers on the E6. Often you're going up against the mediums as well, otherwise you have to be very careful. You can side scrape a little bit, mostly you want to play hull down though. Just pre-aim enemies when they are doing mistakes. Use your DPM. And if you can push someone out, because you have more tanks on one side, you are having the best tank to do so. People also wanted to see the M60 still and IS-4. Let's play those two tanks still, and then I'm also ending the stream, I believe. Been long enough then. You know what, let's actually use speed boost at the start in this specific case, although I usually don't do so. Maybe not needed. Not needed. Mostly I would rather reserve the speed boost for running away. Unless you can get into an advanced position early on, then it might be an advantage to use it. But actually, okay, still kind of worth it. Nah. Just for one shot, basically.
Enemy armor is damaged. The loader is dead. Our rate of fire is slow. Punch right through their armor. Enemy is
Okay. What about the Leo? He's not really able to help. If the enemies wanted to push me, they could do so. I guess I have one chance to run away, and that is right now. Good. Save again. Oh, speed boost and go. He's alone. The others are pushing forwards. Good. Alright, I'm not going in here. I want to keep my hit points, and also nice. We're losing this flank for sure, but we have the other side. Currently I can still run away. If I drop down, I would die. Guys, can you support maybe? Can I use this area for spotting? Or are the enemies just capping bases now? Having a bit of backup and I can drop down. Also teammates don't go for B, right? He's going for B. Why would you get B if the enemies have C and A? There's some information. It's good. Enemies might want to push me. I'll have to be careful, but I have one guy for backup who's not really looking too promising. Let's see what else I can do. Before I peek at him, I want to be careful. Look to the side. Nothing there. Okay. Oh, nice ice force coming. What? Did not shoot? I can side scrape a bit, but actually this is more important. Good. Yeah, in case you didn't know, M60 is capable of side scraping, one of the very few mediums. Is he dead? Yeah. Good game. Okay. Let's go for one more. Bacchus, are you still on the chat? Because I just read your message.
Let's get this show on the road.
We'll go for my standard position in the middle, crossfire, and then decide on what to do next. Enemies have a lot of mediums, so I expect to have a good time over here. Oh, I got spotted. Oh, not a fan of this. And now I raise my my adrenaline because I don't want to peek while spotted. Mediums are both to the front, then there's no one in the bush, I guess.
Enemy is hit.
Both shot right.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Risky move I'm doing here.
Penetration. Nice shot.
Ooh. Okay. Okay, also he dies. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I peeked too early. But I'm hull down. So there's that. That's good. Nice. I really like the accuracy of the M60. That's a lot of fun. What I don't like is that my teammates decide to just go in without any advantage at all. Look at this. Lucky. Oh no, because there's one shot and getting pushed onto.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy is hit. Nice shot. Target. Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration. We didn't penetrate their armor.
Is he waiting for me? The CS is getting me from the other side. No! Oh, the timing to get unspotted. There's no way I'm now max rolling the, max rolling CS and running around the other one. Hi, Jake. I tried so much, but okay. Okay, last request of the evening was Ice 4, and then I might end up with another game unless I get a satisfying one on the Ice 4. Any opinion on Progetto 65? I like playing that tank. Great accuracy, and I like it better than the Caro. Good mobility. DPM, meh? Of course. And yeah, just generally can do a lot of stuff. For an auto-loader, auto-reloader, it's probably a very good choice. But the easier one for beginners will be the Caro. I think the Progetto has a higher potential though. Okay, dude. What? That's fine with me. You know what, I'm just going to go in on this guy. Let's hide from the GDs, if possible. Nice. What the hell was that? Chieftain. Good. My teammates are pushing forwards. I'll just farm a bit over here. I'm not needed there. Good. Oh, am I the last one in line? No. But what am I seeing there? This is not good for us. It absolutely isn't. Let's get to my team. Nah, is he coming? Oh no, TVP, don't. Are you stupid? What the hell? Oh my gosh. Why are you going in? Okay. Okay, dude. Nice RNG. Yeah, I will just want the last shot. RIP. It was still a good game. Unluckily, the enemies were playing really well with their flying around us. Cannot say the same of my teammates. Like, okay, just a beginner, two beginners. What is that? 47, okay, yeah. It was very fast-paced gameplay. We needed to adjust a lot, push forwards, then turn around. And it was just simply too much for my teammates to handle at this level. It's understandable. The enemies had some tanks holding up in the front. And that was really good for them that they were still able to just flank around like that, and they could just encircle us and trap us in a pocket, shoot us into the side. Yeah, Chieftain was not doing a good job. Neither was the Caro, but still they racked up 1.5 and 2k damage, which was more than most of my teammates did. Let's go 1-1. A lot of heavies. Okay. I play pretty fast tanks, so I'm not too afraid to move up a bit more aggressively here. Can get into side strafe in a very aggressive, good position for us. Allows me to block those off. Okay. I'm too exposed, let's not peek like this. Oh. What the hell, Reno? Why would you do this? That was just giving the kill to the enemies for free. Had nothing to do with the enemies playing better. Was just simply running into them and... Yeah. Okay, I need to change my position. We're winning. We're losing this flank as well. I really need to win against the concept. But there's another one. Please pen. Please pen. Good TVP. Nice. Okay, we can take out 2 here. Unfortunately, E4 is also coming over because this is completely unnecessary. And we had gained an advantage, but we are losing it because 2 TDs are useless. Oh no. Oh no. Good. Oh, this is working well together with the TVP. Sadly, we still have some very healthy heavies against us. B's getting capped. Who's there? Let's go. Nice. Also, this is good. Okay, good high roll. Good. Just need to focus the type. Ooh. Okay. Okay, type is dead. Nice. I can gun block, but honestly, it's not needed. Okay. 1v1 time. Kinda nice to have calibrated shells now. Mostly I don't use them, but here, yeah, it makes stuff very easy for me. Nice. I really did not expect to win this one. Luckily, DDs on the enemy side also misplayed, got killed. Even though we were 6 versus 7, basically 5 versus 7, but he was getting killed after Rhinoceronte messed up. He needs a big upvote. Good one. Carnus, also hi in Jean Ganem, or John Ganem, Jean, I don't know. Lots of different ways to pronounce that name. The other one is the French pronunciation, as far as I remember. Otherwise, I will have done it incorrectly all the time. Karen is asking, when you use TDs, the medium tanks and heavies are useless. When you use medium tanks and heavies, the TDs are useless. So, I think you're pointing at teams always being useless. There will always some useless players. Yes. And especially if you play a TD, you see that quite easily because you might be sitting in the back and have a good overview. If you always find others to be useless without you really being able to navigate around that, then it might also point at you not having the best overview at the start. Just a bit of a wild guess, but it could be a hint that you are not looking around yourself early on and that you are not looking at the lineups, and therefore that you don't see if there is a disadvantage at some side. So if there is a disadvantage, like if I play a medium at the start, I check, do I have more mediums or do the enemies have more mediums? This means, how do I adjust my position according to that? The next thing I check is then, do the enemies have more heavies than us, like a large amount more heavies? Then they might simply push the heavy side and I need to play for the medium side a lot more aggressively or support the heavy side. Lots of decisions you may do based on the fact of the lineup already. I have an entire video dedicated to that if you are interested in all the details. Generally, yeah, mainly I want to see my own tank class. Is there an advantage or disadvantage? And most relevant maybe is medium tanks. Are there more medium tanks, or do we have more, like, do the enemies or us have more medium tanks that might require a faster heavy to go over to the medium side, or TD to support the medium side maybe, but not all tanks are suited well for that. So based on that, I would mainly decide then to play the other side more aggressively or more passively. That may help you a little bit already. Then of course you want to spend the first 20-30 seconds just checking the other teammates out. Where are they going? So you can see, where is our team headed? Where can I fit myself into this formation without putting myself at risk of dying? Because you cannot go along to one side, of course, and then you depend on the others to win. If you end up stuck as a heavy tank, for example, you really depend on the others to work around, and that might not happen. Yeah, I think so much about that. Then also TDs, don't camp too hard with them. Maybe camp for 1 or 2 shots. Maybe you have more shots and you can still camp, but move up fairly quickly. Select targets, and just at the start you cannot play aggressively because you cannot afford to do mistakes early on. But once your teammates gathered a bit of information, you can also decide where do you go next in order to have a good impact to support your weaker side or kill the weaker side of the opponents. Always just, we all don't like numbers because most of us don't like maths, but it's just very simple math. You always have to see, okay, now after 30, 60 seconds, I got some information, I got the spots. Okay, it's 3 teammates of mine against 4 on that side. On the other side, there are 4 teammates of mine versus 3 opponents. Mostly it's even more obvious. You see like 5 versus 2 or 4 versus 2 or so. You check that on the mini-map very easily and you see, okay, there are lots of red dots versus 1 green dot. This is not good. On the other side, lots of green dots against 1 red dot. Okay, let's go in there. And maybe you also have to move your tank around if it is basically evenly distributed amount of tanks on either side. Then you can move over to the other side and change the outcome, change the advantage very quickly, and then push in and win the game like that. Mostly you should focus on the simple math over than out-trading the opponents to the front. Much better. Good. I hope you enjoyed the stream, guys. If you did, please hit that like button still, and also subscribe if you're new still. We will take 1 or 2 days of break for sure. Then the next tournament stage is starting. Maybe I'll take 1 day of break, then stream, then take another day of break, and then it's the tournament. Probably like that would be best. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good evening still. Good luck on the battlefield. Hopefully you can apply some of what you learned today. And maybe you're just lucky with the teams. That would also be a very good thing for you. Maybe you're all pros already. See you guys soon. And I'll be happy to take a bit of a break after this exhausting 5-day marathon of tournament streams. See ya.